Salam alaikum, my brother. Peace be to all my peoples out there. Yes, sir. Okay. Fucking grappling. You have to be very aggressive and you have to fucking take people out like they stole something from you. Like you want to be clapping them cheeks, okay? If somebody's going against you and they're trying to make you look like a bitch, you gotta treat them like they the piece of trash they are and throw them away. Crumple them into a little fucking piece, stop them down like they your bitch, and throw them straight into the pit. What pit are we talking about? We're talking about Ant Middleton's hole. You don't know who Ant Middleton is. He was an ex special forces soldier for the British government. And I have been watching some of his shows, like SAS Australia, SAS Who Dares Wins, and I could do that easily. I could do the whole course in one day. I could eat that whole course in one day, beat up all the instructors, staff, whatever you want to call them, and I could basically just be like the top dog. You feel me? I'm the top dog around here. So when I bark, I go, hoo! When I say, hoo! West side! When I say, row! The dog that I have now is going to start barking. When I start barking like DMX, like the saint himself, DMX, first I'm gonna rock, then I'm gonna roll, then I'm gonna stop, don't let it go. X gonna give it to you. And who's X? My ex. Big guy, 7 foot tall, Debo. He's gonna steal your bike, and guess what? They need the connection. I say I'm Jewish. I know how to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I got connections. What the hell is this video? What am I doing? What am I doing? What is this video? I'm a comedian, guys. This is what a comedian is. This is what a comedy is now. I'm a comedian. I do stupid things on camera for views. For 5 views. And I love everyone who watches me, even though they never watch it until the end of the fucking video. Who loves Robert? Who, except for Robert himself and the people who want me to impregnate them now and again. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to go in detail about every part of my life, but thank fuck at least I have my brain. And I'm not dumb. I just like acting like a fool sometimes, especially when I'm on camera, especially when I'm putting on a show. But I've had the realization that this shit isn't going anywhere. Until I can like do something else, I have to put on like some sort of gimmick. I have to be as charismatic as I can possibly be. I have to be some sort of fucking like I have to basically make a bunch of rich people money, and then I can start like putting on my own shows and shit like that, making like do writing and shit like that. Like no one gives a fuck. No one cares about you until you're making money for them. Until you're valuable to them, no one gives a fuck about who the hell you are. Who do you think you are, sucker? And who do you think I am? That's what people basically are. That's what people are. People treat you like shit, like scum, until you can start giving them things and acting like a slave for them, and then they give you a little bit of attention, and then that's when you steal everything from them. They give you an inch, you take a motherfucking mile. They give you a penny, you take a motherfucking pound. That's how the world works. Opportunities begets more opportunities. And if there ain't no opportunities, you gotta make your own opportunities. Any way you can. I'm talking about the most ruthless way. I'm talking about execution style taking people out. So imagine that. They've got a lemonade stand that I don't like. I'm about to blow up I'm about to blow this popsicle stand. And there's kids selling like lollipops, and I kick down their fucking stand, and I like reach into money jar and I take out like £1.50 and put it in my pocket. I just blew your popsicle stand. What you gonna do about it? And then like the dad comes out and beats the shit out of me with like a fucking frying pan or some shit. That doesn't happen in the UK. Well, in some places it does. Some places we've still got the third world country in the UK. And I'm not going to name those kinds of places or the demographics of those areas because then I will be very racist, won't I? Reality is racist, and anyone who is real is also racist. Because we all have to live in a fairy tale storybook where nothing ever goes the way that it's supposed to go in the fairy tale. I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. Let's talk about stuff that I actually know, like dimensions. This dimension, this 3D dimension that we're living in, is kind of trash. Like, you get cancer in this dimension and shit like that. I want to go to the dimensions where I can just be like, oh, I got cancer. I'm just going to jump into this Robert, which never got cancer for his entire life. And he actually developed this technology that gave him the ability to live for 10 million years. And he got only the sexiest, and he basically impregnated every single woman on earth. That's the kind of blood, like Robert, that I want to jump into, like swap consciousnesses. But then the problem is there's going to be a battle for like the best life, and who's going to live the trashy lives? Like, what if one of my infinite dimensions minds like knocks me out and sends me to the trashy like Robert, where he has to eat like McDonald's every day or some shit. It's not the worst, but I ain't about that McDonald's life. I ain't about to die at the age of, I don't know, like 50. I want to live forever. It's not going to happen though. I'm going to die like everyone else. We all going to die, but the thing is do you want to have good genes or do you want to have bad genes? If you want to have good genes, you're lucky if you're my offspring. If you want to have bad genes, you can be some like 5 foot, diabetes, heart disease, bone problems, person's kids. So if you're my if you're my offspring and you're watching this, then you kind of screwed up because I don't know. You got me to deal with. And I'm gonna beat your ass. Remember in the last videos where I said I'm gonna find out where you live and challenge you to an MMA match?